Hi, Colin Blake here, playing Battlefield 3. We played for PlayStation 3, but you can play for Xbox 360 or PC as well. Don't want to play for Xbox 360, though, because you have to have 2 discs, and going to have a conversation with some people about that.
We'll get to that in a minute, yeah.
So, this series has been out for several years now. The third version looks as good as ever.
Oh, spectacular visuals. My favorite part about the visuals is they actually affect the game. Things like shadows and lens flares and the dark spots and bright spots on the screen make it hard to find guys sometimes. Sometimes it gives away cover if you're not in the right spot.
Now, this may anger the Battlefield 3 fanboys, but the single-player mode is terrible.
Terrible is not, it's not good. It's the same stuff we've seen in war games in years past. There's going to be a terrorist threat attacking a major city. Guys interrogating this soldier, you know, tell me where the bomb is. Whatever. Okay. Play through it if you really want to. It's about 8 hours long.
I miss the humor of Battlefield 2.
Yeah. I mean, where the Battlefield, the Bad Company guys had some catchy dialogue and some fun things to say. In this one, it's way more serious. Take it or leave it. I left it.
We've done this many times. The audio, along with the sound's fantastic. Yes. The game's really amazing as far as all the basics.
A technical package. Yeah. The bullet sound effects, even some of the voices while you're in combat. It's going to be a lot of swearing. This game's rated M, obviously, but it's pretty interesting hearing a guy say.
Keep going. The best part of this game by far, multiplayer.
Oh,
24 people on Xbox and PlayStation 3, 64 on PC. It's the only reason I can actually find in the last 15 years to buy a game on PC.
You got Minesweeper?
Yeah, I have Minesweeper. And bring on the hate for that, by the way. I'm looking forward to it.
But the best part is, even with all those players, it runs 99% of the time smooth as silk. I encountered very little lag, and obviously that's important when you're shooting dudes in the head. But the fact that they've got it up to 24 on both the PS3 and 360, it's not as much as MAG per se, but it still runs smooth and it's a blast to play.
Are there any actual substantial rewards that playing in multiplayer give you that keeps you coming back and playing over and over again?
Of course. I mean, as you level up, you can unlock new attachments for your gun, unlock new camos, and new traits for your character and things like that. And you actually, get bonuses for using. You can have a few different classes, and if you keep leveling up the same class, you'll get, like I said, new attachments, new weapons, new camos. The rewards just keep coming and coming.
All right, so with the online pass, what's going to be coming in with that? Are we going to get some new maps, some new guns, new tanks to shoot people in the face with?
Well, the online pass, available free to everybody who bought the game new, and if you didn't buy it new, if you rented it or bought it used, it's $10. You're going to get new maps, you're going to get new missions. That's all down the way. There's nothing out, as of launch right now. But if you buy the game new, you're going to get that online pass free included, so it's really worth it. If you do buy Battlefield 3, get it new.
That makes sense to me. Now, we talked about a few minutes ago the Xbox graphics, and let's touch on that now, because the moment that we had found out that you were going to have to install the high-definition graphics off of a second disc, we immediately said, well, no, we're not going to do that. We'll just go ahead and get it on PlayStation 3.
Yeah, the game, when it's running at its best, looks spectacular, like we said. On Xbox 360, there's just too much game to fit on one 360 disc. It fits on the PS3 Blu-ray disc, because obviously it's got more capacity. So if you don't have the hard drive space to install, it's about 2 gigs worth of fancy graphics, and then a total of about 15 gigs worth if you install the first disc and everything available on 360. It's not going to look good. It's almost, you got to have the big hard drive if you're going to do it on 360. Otherwise, PS3, you have the hard drive space, you don't need to install much, and obviously PC, we know that it's going to look the best.
I tried to run it on Super Nintendo and it just didn't work at all.
Oh, you got to hold B.
Oh, that's unfortunate. Obviously, you can pick up this game in stores.
If you don't care about the single player, great. Get it for multiplayer online. It's might be the best around.
I give this game 5 Kyles. It's fantastic.
I give it 4 1/3 Blakes.
All right. You can find Kyle on Twitter. His handle is TV Kyle. You can find me on Twitter. Mine is Blake the News. And next week we'll be doing Uncharted 3 for PlayStation 3. The fine folks at Sony, we really think they produced a winner here. So until then, watch more videos, like this video, follow us on Twitter, go to our website, all that fun stuff.